I don't know what to do about this rain thing. Should I just kind of cut it short and just do the musket demonstration and just let it go?
Yeah! Woo! Pretty funny.
I can't have this out in the rain, so we need to do this fast, whatever we're going to do. Okay, so that just means you avoided the long, historic, boring dissertation.
Just tell what word was started, some of the, like a notorious battle, and then musket fire. Can you do that?
Well, the longer I'm here, the more rain it comes down.
Okay, fire the musket. Let's go.
Okay, let me cut this thing down.
Our musket turn it into dry and then sleep.
This is what I've had to deal with all day, and I'm sorry. Okay, real quickly, Fort Macon, built 1826 1834, used by the Northern States, and was occupied by the Confederate Army 1861, captured by the Union Army 1862, used as a prison after the war between the states during the Reconstruction period, occupied in the Spanish-American War, occupied World War II, became a state park in 1924, and here we are today. Yay! Anyway, if you've been a soldier
Don't you wish all your classes were like that?
in the war between the states period, you would know immediately what I have in my hand. It's a gun. Yes, it is. It's a musket. Yes, it is. It is, in fact, a model 1864 Springfield rifle musket, okay? Springfield rifle musket. This is the most widely used weapon of the war between the states, and I'm going to try to demonstrate this for you. Hopefully, this won't catch up with us. But anyway, Springfield rifle, Union Army standard infantry weapon of the war between the states. That means it's a Yankee gun. The thousands were captured by the Confederate Army. The Confederates used them as well, so whatever side you're for wouldn't make a difference because both armies used these. Okay. Anyway, this is a real one. It was in the war between the states. It was made in the year 1864, so this is 145 years old. Don't know who used it, where it went, what battles it was in, or any kind of thing like that. So, did it ever kill anybody? We don't know. It might have. Typical of all Springfields. 56 inches long, weighs 9.5 pounds. It is a rifled weapon like modern firearms. Got you a flip-up long-range sight sighted for 500 yards. It is a 58 caliber weapon, meaning the muzzle opening is 58 1/100ths of an inch in diameter, which is huge, heavy caliber by modern standards. Dude, in World War II, we used weapons that were 50 caliber to shoot down aircraft. This is 58 caliber, which they used on people back then. Sweet, cool. Okay. Well, they wanted stopping power, and this thing will certainly give you stopping power. Okay, the weapon, let's say, is an original weapon. It's 145 years old. It's made in the year 1864. Okay. Before I get on to the loading process and show you how it is done, there's an additional weapon a soldier carried with the rifle called the bayonet. Now, this is our standard infantry bayonet for the Springfield rifle. You've seen the movies, and you know what these are used for? Cleaning out your ears and nose, removing unsightly dental plaque from your teeth. Scrape it right off. Now, the bayonet is used to stab me soldier to death. I do love my job.
That's great.
When you attach these together, it does tend to make the rifle a whole lot more interesting, doesn't it? Now, someone comes running at you with this pig sticker, you got problems, friend. Unless you got one too. So, the bayonet is used for skewering enemy soldiers. It's a pretty awful thing. So that's the bayonet. Okay, process of shooting one of these is pretty interesting. I'll show you how this is done. Obviously, this is not like a weapon of today. Can I pop a clip of bullets in this and just blast away like Rambo?
Of course. No.
How many shots do I get with this? One. Is it loaded here in the breech area? Underneath? At the rear? On top of the floor? It's a muzzle loader. That's the muzzle. Everything's got to be poured down, pushed down through the muzzle, then fired back out. Okay. It takes 9 different steps to load one of these. 9 different things to do. So I hope you got a good memory of that meeting. What makes the weapon fire? Let me show you that first. This thing is fired by the means of a detonator cap called a percussion cap. When you pull the hammer back, there's a tube sticking up called a cone, and the percussion cap, the detonator, goes on this little tube thing. What's a percussion cap? Well, you keep them in this pouch on your belt, and a percussion cap is that. It's a little brass or copper cap. It's filled with a sensitive substance called mercuric fulminate. It goes on that little tube sticking up. Get it on there. All right, you guys see the little yellow cap in place there? That's where it goes. This is what makes the weapon fire. A because when you pull the trigger, hammer hits the cap will explode like a child's cap gun. How many of you ever had a little cap gun? Pop, 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 I'm crazy, gets into your room, okay. Works the same way. When the hammer hits the cap will explode. If the weapon is loaded, which it is not, the explosion of the cap will detonate the powder charge, weapon will fire, okay. Oh, did you get a toe? Once in a while I get a toe. Got a whole string of them in the office over there, a little smelly but a great conversation piece. Yeah. Put it right out there on the coffee table for no. Okay, now that's what makes the weapon fire. But that's just one step. How many steps did I say? 9. When you are a soldier in those days, you don't just pick up a gun and run out and start shooting stuff. Battle in those days was very formal, very controlled. If we were soldiers going into combat, we would be lined up in a line, shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder to shoulder, along a wall of soldiers, what was called a line of battle. In that formation, shoulder to shoulder together as one, you did advance toward the enemy. That was a very formal thing back in those days. Okay, let's say our regiment goes in the battlefield, we come to a halt. We're staying at attention, waiting to go into battle. Suddenly the enemy opens fire on us. So now we're in the battle too. There's rifle fire, there's artillery fire, deafening, fusing officers, a shout and order, smoke covers the battlefield. We're in the middle of all this, and as we stand there, the officers give us the command, load. So you know something good's about to happen.